want to make a 20-point comment and then a two-part question. And the comment, the comment is really that isn't it a great disservice to corporate America and to some of the highest quality business addresses in the Washington metropolitan area, if not the country, to have the kind of coverage that we've had over who won and who lost when government might influence 3% of a decision that the business community makes. It should be celebrated. And more importantly, I think it's a disservice to the jurisdictions, but also to the company. Northrop Grumman shouldn't have been put in that situation. I've made that comment about a lot of companies over 32 years, and it's never been covered by the media.
So you think, I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. So you're saying that Northrop Grumman was actually erroneously scrutinized for how they made their decision?
Right, it was a business decision, and that's what it needed to be. The question that I have, though, to move away from Northrop Grumman, you're welcome, panel, a little bit, I'd like to ask a two-part question about the small business activity that all of you are seeing, and keying on the Frederick comment, what can you do specifically today, or what are you doing, to get that certainty back into the equation, and isn't the current economy giving us an opportunity to make change that gives certainty to the process for all of the business community?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that first because of what we're doing. Thank
Can I ask it the way you wanted me to?
Thanks, David. No, in fact, very good point, the certainty issue. Montgomery County has had a perception, and I think an appropriate perception, of being a very hard and torturous process to get through if you want to either go through permitting, you want to expand your business, you've got anything related to land use. It's a great jobs program. Helps keep the lawyers, the zoning folks, you know, the architects in business, but it doesn't get you there. And for the first time in 17 years, we are on the cusp of revamping our permitting processes in Montgomery County and our land use approval processes through park and planning, which they fortunately don't have other than in Prince George's. They don't have anywhere else in Maryland. They don't have anywhere across the river. But why do I say 17 years? What a coincidence. The last recession in this area was 1992. That was the last time park and planning and the county government said, hey, we got to do something about how fast or slow it takes for somebody to get through the approval process. So that's number one. Number two, on the small business side, absolutely right, David. We recently announced, although it won't be up and running until the 1st of July, an infusion of $2 million into a small business revolving loan program that we have. We've never had this type of infusion of cash into this program. It's a very simple program. You're a small business, you come to us, you need money to expand or hire more people, we'll pitch in. It's a low interest loan, it's paid back over 3 to 5 years, and because it's revolving, that money comes in and we reloan it back out just like a bank. And it isn't geared toward the tech community, it isn't geared towards retail, it's across the board, and we're going to be trying to publicize that as much as possible. But when you talk about leveraging opportunities, the folks knocking on our door for those types of loans are not saying, I need $50,000 to do this, that's 100% of what I need. They're saying, I need some gap closure. I can get some money from the bank, I've got our own resources, but I need a little help. And that's the kind of leveraging that we can do with those types of programs. And then I think if you're talking about helping small businesses that will survive, because let's face it, it's a recession, they're not going to survive, and nobody's going to put, you know, good money after bad, that we ought to be looking at those targets of opportunity for small business, because every study I think anybody's ever written or seen says that it's small business that helps the economy come out of the recessions. They're the ones that add the 1, the 2, the 5 employees. It's not the bigger companies that are sitting there saying, well, we laid off 1,000 people in the last couple of years, now we're going to go hire back 800. Doesn't work that way.